Hello everyone and welcome to the third online European CPT ranking, a part of the Capcom Pro Tour. Myself, Jammers on the microphone, along with the man who came fresh off the back of Gfinity yesterday.
Hey, what's up guys? What's going on?
You all good?
Here. Yeah, good to work with you Jammers again.
That's good. So guys, just to reiterate what's been going on with the European online CPT, Luffy took the first one. That was over in the west. So we went over to the east. We had the boxer player known as Ras,
yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. Ras took that one, and now we're going to be back over to the west, and then in 2 weeks' time we'll be going back in the east. But right now, we're going to have a nice, hot top 8 for you guys.
Some
here.
absolutely awesome games coming up, guys. You do not want to go anywhere for these.
If I'm correct, 2 of the players from the first one are back here, and that's Luffy
and Pax.
Pax and Mr. Crimson.
So
we had 3. Yeah. Okay, so it's completely different. We're going to go over to the bracket right now. So in the winner's side, we're going to have XL, newly sponsored player, Infectious. You guys must have seen it by now. Me and Tyrant can't stress this guy enough at how good he is at fighting games.
Ridiculous.
And how good he is at Street Fighter 5. In general, like, look, what did he win to the trip to Evo? FDJ Masters?
Yeah, he won FDJ Masters, which was a European league here. You know, an amazing third-place finish at Rebel Kumite. You know, looking like he could have taken the whole thing. This guy is just, if you don't know about him already, then you're gonna know about him.
Yeah, get to know. You're gonna learn today. Now, his opponent is a French player known as Zero. So me and Tyrant were talking a bit before we started the stream. I'm unfamiliar. I feel I might know his CFN.
Yeah, Zero.
But I don't know his name.
Yeah, he's really good, man. Like I've seen this guy on my trips over to France. I've seen him really strong Akuma player. You know, he's got a lot of tech. I think he's gonna give Infectious a good run for his money, to be honest.
Let's hope so. I'm gonna presume it's gonna be the Nakali versus Akuma matchup. But over in the other side of the winners bracket, we've got Salty Kid going up against Cobalt. Now, Salty Kid, you may have seen this guy at DreamHack.
Oh yeah,
earlier on.
Beat a couple of the top Japanese players, right?
Yeah. Now this guy is a very interesting kid. He's definitely not salty, I'll tell you that much. He's very exuberant.
Yeah, he's got he's called Salty Kid, but like he's the most chilled out dude.
Yeah, he plays a very solid Mika. I had the courtesy of playing him before he got this good. And he's definitely improved since the advice and the set we had when he came over to the UK. But he's going up against Cobalt. Now, I believe he is a Urian player, and we'll get into that matchup when the time comes. But over in the losers side, we're going to have a French clash.
Oh, man.
Which is going up.
Team kill right away.
Methods, newly sponsored player, Luffy. Red Bull as well. You need to catch that documentary you've seen it, The Art of Fighting or Street Fighting.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Really good documentary that he was in. He's going to be going up against his Frenchman, Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, these guys, from what I'm aware, they don't actually play that much together. So that's going to be interesting to watch them go at it. I mean, Mr. Crimson, definitely one of the strongest players here in Europe. You know, he's been reclaiming some of that previous glory he had in the early days of Street Fighter 5.
Maintaining it.
Yeah, and leveling up his Dalsim, and of course Dalsim got some nice buffs as well. So he's really been making the most of those.
And of course, the last set we have in the top 8, the loser side, of course, is team captain of Infused, part of the Gfinity League team. Is going to be I'm Still the Daddy going up against Pac. Now, I'm Still the Daddy didn't attend the last European CPT, but he's here now. He's in top 8.
He actually won one of the online CPTs in Season 1.
This was last year, yeah, with the Guile. So he came up and done it there. He's gone up against Methods Pac, so I'm going to presume it's going to be Guile versus Karen.
Karen, yeah.
Might be.
Maybe Ed.
Yeah.
You know, he to get into top 8, he actually defeated Problem X using Ed. Which I assume was an Ed Bison matchup. Okay, so, but I've seen on Twitter he was posting that he did make it to top 8 with Ed. So maybe he's going to continue. We're going to see. We can hear Ed's music playing now.
Yeah, I definitely
maybe that's getting him hyped up.
I definitely want to see more of his Ed because I've only seen them compilation videos on the internet. I haven't actually seen it.
He's got some good tech, man.
Played.
He's got some sick tech.
Because I'm going to hold my hands up high. I don't always tune into I'm Still Daddy's stream.
Why?
Because that chat is very, very toxic.
I know some of you guys in the chat.
That's just me. But other than that,
that's the army, bro. That's the army.
Well, look, I don't want to get captured. I don't want my base to get captured yet. But I want to see how that match definitely goes. Because it's going to be the loser side is 2 Frenchmen going up against each other, 2 UK guys going up against each other. So that's going to be very interesting. But first, let's go up to the first matchup here. Laura versus Mika. Now, spoken to Luffy about this on numerous occasions and other Mika players as well. The consensus is we just don't like it anymore. We've never liked it from Season 1 till now, but obviously, if you flip the coin on the other end, a lot of players don't really like this matchup either.
Well, I can kind of see why. I mean, neither character has an invincible move.
Yeah,
on Wake Up, you know, you just have to kind of hold the pressure either way.
Whoever gets their offense started, first, they kind of set the tone, set the pace of the gameplay. And so far, Mr. Crimson have an execution blunder.
Oh, here she comes. It was in front. Good V reversal.
Gets the follow-up.
Was that a punish on the V reversal?
It was.
Oh, wow.
You need to be careful when you're doing V reversal against Mika, because if she does delayed V trigger, you will get punished.
Nice chase down by Luffy, stopping Crimson from jumping out and catches him, trying to jump away or something.
Oh, what an opener! And the thing is, both the characters have been toned down. Mika got normalized from the start of Season 2 anyway. Laura had a bit of fun. Now she's been put in line with the rest of us.
Okay, good punish there from Luffy using the target combo, charging up the dropkick to keep those plus frames. Oh, wow,
good interruption. Yep, very respectable. That's not a true string.
Beautiful.
He's going in hard. All right, he's got that controlled space in the corner. He's waiting for Mr. Crimson to jump.
Oh, he caught him trying to charge up that dropkick, and now Laura, here comes Laura. Meaty elbow.
Good V reversal as well.
Okay, no setup. What's it going to be from Luffy? Just walks up slow, uses that medium punch.
All right, slowly playing in that range there. Now, Mr. Crimson has to be very aware of Mika's stand medium kick. He's going to be looking to whip punish that, as well as reacting to the drop kick. He hasn't done that already.
Okay, what's it going to be here from Crimson?
Good V reversal again.
Yeah, you got to do it. You can't let her get away with it.
All right, trade. Mr. Crimson's ready. That's -4, and that's a punish. There we go.
Punish.
You can't do that.
Awareness. Great stuff there from him.
What a first game. Remember, guys, these are 3 out of 5s.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
So they've got time. And the thing is, in this matchup, well, just Mika in general now for Season 2, is you've got to make every hit count.
Yeah.
Make it count, and you want to always put the opponent in guessing situations. Always 50-50s, anything that's favorable for you.
Hey, that's what the character's best at.
Look, man,
you know?
I like my guessing. I suck at betting, but I like my guessing. But Mr. Crimson...
Mika players.
Well, hold my hands up high. But I want to see Mr. Crimson. He's going to have to deal with dropkick a little bit better. And he's definitely have to go a little bit more offensive. I mean, what do you want to see from him?
I love how Luffy's mixing it up, actually. He's not doing the traditional... Well, he's not doing what you used to do after a V reversal, the dash forward, or the jump. He's actually doing different options. He used the medium punch, he used the charge dropkick another time. So just keeping the opponent guessing is really important.
That's exactly what it is, essentially. All right, in the corner. Good medium punch interruption. He's been utilizing that really well. His first couple rounds here, Luffy has. He gets sunset wheels. Yeah,
this could be the start of something big here for Crimson. V reversal blocked.
That's good.
That's what use it.
Yeah, because with Mika's V reversal, hit or block, it's still good because the pushback it generates on block is actually pretty good. It resets neutral really well. Yeah. There you go, see?
Right, jump hard punch, yeah. What? Okay, that was just a guess, I believe. I didn't like the anything planned. Okay, EX5 was on the screen.
There you go.
Good choice. Goes over lows.
That's the button that I was telling before that Mr. Crimson has to look out for because it will go over crouch medium kick and it will definitely counter poke stand hard kick.
Yeah,
as well as some other buttons that are standing as well. So he definitely wants to space himself correctly.
Yeah, Luffy doing a great job here in neutral. All right, here we go.
He hasn't reacted to the dashes though.
Yeah, he hasn't. He hasn't been checking them. You know, Mika does have a 3-frame button. You know, you just throw it out when you see that dash. This is a punish in the corner.
It's going to be severe.
Bad situation for Crimson. Oh, just waits out. Patience.
Try to bait. I like this. I like this. Good damage.
V-trigger to stop time.
That's delayed tech there from Crimson.
Okay, here she comes.
He has to hold this. I like it.
That. Luffy's he's basically guaranteed to get something on V-trigger, like, every time.
His V-meter usage, I've heard you say it multiple times, his V-meter usage is really good.
I think it's the best of any Mika. I honestly do.
All right, he's in. He's in.
Damn.
I'm surprised he hasn't grabbed yet.
Yo, Mika.
Damn, the persistence with the jump, not the jump light kick, sorry, the crouch light kick.
Mika. Yeah, crouch and light kick, just digging it in and takes that game. You know, Crimson, you can't move while you're in that. I mean, what is that on block?
It's +1.
+1. There you go. You can't do anything after. You have to sit there.
Theoretically, Mika would have to press her crouch jab afterwards, but Luffy's just staggering the pressure, making sure even if Mr. Crimson stands up, tries to walk back.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it looks like he could do reversal, you know, EX shoulder, because the armor would be active.
Not against a light.
What, a crouch and light kick?
Yeah, if he does it twice, it won't work.
Oh, it won't work. Okay.
But if it done a medium, then it would have worked.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Going in, gets the crush counter hard. He's been fishing for that the whole set, actually.
Close the stun here. Okay, there you go. That's the button all the Laura players want when they're on a deficit. Here she comes.
All right, sunset wheel again. He hasn't been doing this sequence the whole set, so he might get something. That was brilliant.
That was awesome, and that's just what Laura needed. Can she kill? Of course she can. It's Laura.
Utilize.
Of course she can.
The armor on EX bolt charge.
That's all it takes. For this character, she got all that from a stand medium kick activation.
Laura players. Gotta love it. All right, sunset wheel again. So he's applying the pressure now. He's finding his rhythm in this set. Mr. Crimson here.
Crimson does play a very devastating Dalsim.
What's the set going to be?
Like, that's an interesting choice he went with Laura here.
Yeah, I was very surprised as well, but maybe he's more confident in picking Laura for this matchup as opposed to Dalsim.
Okay, cross up. Oh, man. Beautiful target combo after the conversion from Luffy.
Right, Mr. Crimson's got to be careful. If he throws that hard kick again, he will get punished, but he's looking for the V-trigger activation.
Oh, that's a combo, yep. She can combo off that in V-trigger.
Good escape from Luffy.
Yep.
I think that's all he wanted to do, just escape.
Great choice there.
No sunset wheel.
Okay, blocks it. Charges up, +2.
He got it.
Oh,
I love it.
Great choice. Luffy in a plus situation there. Mr. Crimson aware of that and thought, you know what? No one expects to see Laura super. Because she gets so much mileage off of her EX moves, you know, it's not normally a move you see used. But after that situation, to do the critical art was so smart of Crimson there.
Well, here's the thing: you gotta respect that about Street Fighter 5 as a whole. A lot of the characters have good EX moves, so you kind of seldom see supers with certain characters.
A lot of them are really good. You know, some of them are plus on block.
Yeah.
Some of them give you great situations afterwards. But to use that super there was super smart.
And it's just as Tyrant was stating before, it's a good choice that Mr. Crimson done the super there because it's a plus situation for Mika, and we're always going to do something.
Yeah, I mean, Luffy went for EX command throw, so then the critical art will out-prioritize that. Okay, command throw in the corner. All right,
Brimstone.
Lovely choice.
Brimstones are very deadly grabs in general, but in the corner, they are the most lethal thing on the planet. Good block on the V-reversal. Bolt charge. It's a bit arbitrary, but he got the hit.
All right.
Again, Mr. Crimson's just been blocking them.
Do you know what? I love the V-reversals. You can't let Luffy get those plus situations. Luffy's the kind of guy where if you give him what he wants, he's going to run with it, and he's just going to steamroll you and take the entire set. Crimson's doing a great job of checking him.
It's very true, but it's a double-edged sword because then it's a slower time to get V-trigger. Because he won't get V-trigger as quickly as he wanted to before.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get one now.
That's good. That's good.
No invincibility on there. Oh, actually, sorry, there's a single frame, I believe. No invincibility on that.
Yeah.
On most V-trigger activations, but it's nothing that, you know.
Not everyone has it.
It's not active. You know, a stand like it from Laura's gonna hit it.
Yeah, it'll be active enough. Good Brimstone. No grab. Okay.
But that's not the throw that Mika gets the advantage of. So taking that stand throw sometimes is not that bad against Mika.
It's situational tech, but it's the grab you can take the best.
For sure.
Oh, he backdash. Here's a crush counter. Please end with your super. Thank you.
And that's going to tie it up here, 2-2. So I can see why Crimson did opt for Laura in this one now. Like, it just looks like Luffy's uncomfortable against that Laura factor.
Well, it's not just Laura in general, but I've watched a couple like sets between, you know, Mika players, Luffy being one of them, against other characters like Geef, Laura, and the Carnage. As the set goes on, her tool set, it feels very stagnant. And it feels like the opponent just gets stronger because it's like, you've been toned down a bit and my tools are still relatively strong. Don't get me wrong, Mika's still strong.
For sure.
Wrong about that. But as certain sets go on, it's like Mika's most effective game plans are for first to twos. I take this from a Mika player.
True. I mean, like you say, if this was the first to two, Luffy would already be advancing on to winners. He'd be into the next round of losers. So.
All right, jump back.
Oh, great choice there. Luffy always making the correct choice of command throw. Just switch to the sides.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes the best way to punish for Mika is the grab. Brimstone or Rainbow Typhoon to get them close to the corner. Not so much for the damage to the corner.
Both of them give her great corner carry. That's what she wants. That's where she's the best.
All right, that was very good there. He's going to get the stun. Not yet.
What's it going to be here?
There it is. Still in range.
Love that. That +1 crouching light kick. Keeping Crimson sitting there because we saw how Luffy was stuttering those crouching light kicks before.
Yeah.
And this time Crimson was scared, so he just blocked. Luffy aware of that.
Brilliant stuff there.
Perfect
Luffy.
time to use the throw.
We're looking at match point here for Methods, Red Bull, Luffy. Can Crimson take it to the final round?
Let's have a look. If anyone can do it, it's Crimson. What?
Oh, wow. They just wait. The stare down?
Do you know what? That was actually very risky.
Very.
A guy like Luffy that's just so ready. Oh, here we go.
Set wheel.
Oh, bro.
He might go for another one. No. There it is.
Wow, meaty.
All right, pulling out all the stops. That was -3. I'm surprised he didn't do anything.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really scary. Okay, oh man. Brimstone here, yeah.
Regular throw. That's meaty, by the way. She is +2 off that dash when she gets the Brimstone knocked down. So she's entitled to go for a meaty grab.
Looks like Crimson's really aware that Mika gets a lot of pressure off. Throws when the opponent's crouching.
Yes.
So he's just standing up a lot, taking the throw. You know, he's out after that.
All right, but he gets clipped again. Good jab interruption. No confirmation there from Luffy.
Great stuff, throwing the D-reversal attempt.
If he gets one hit, he can win this round.
Yeah, definitely. Oh.
D-reversal.
Dead.
There it is. I'll tell you what Luffy hasn't been doing. When Laura goes for stand fist into EX thunderclap, you can actually backdash. The clap will not touch you.
Okay.
So if you're unsure about what's coming after the fist from Laura, just backdash. A lot of characters can do that.
Man, Mr. Crimson on the verge of
no
taking Luffy out of the tournament here.
Looks like.
If he can keep it up, that's it. Oh, great choice there to evade the Deshko. Great choice.
I think this, not yet. Luffy can still bring this back because he's got another V-trigger on deck in a minute. He just needs to block a bit. Oh, he didn't do it.
He used the reversal instead. That was his last chance at V-bar. That's going to be...
No cancellation. V-reversal. Good choice.
And now Crimson just needs one touch.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
And he gets it. The stand jab. Luffy sent out of the tournament by Mr. Crimson with a 3-game streak comeback after being 2-0 down.
I gotta say, that was a very impressive performance there.
Very impressive from
Mr.
Crimson.
Or as Logan would say, that I would say scintillating games there from both players. But as I was saying, as the set went on, Mr. Crimson got more comfortable. He managed to bring that back. It looked insurmountable at first.
Really good stuff there.
Because Luffy was 2-0 up, and he was about to walk away with this. But Mr. Crimson found his rhythm, and he just got in groove. Now, one thing as I was saying before, stream chat or guys at home, if you're in the lab, you can test this out right now. Get Laura to do stand hard punch into EX thunderclap. Most characters can backdash. That's one thing I didn't see Luffy doing.
True,
because if you don't want a V-reversal, just backdash. Just get out of there. And that's what both these characters want to do against each other. They want to get out of there.
Yeah, depending on the button that they use to go into the fireball with Laura, you can some characters can do like a low attack, you know, medium buttons. Sometimes you can interrupt it. You know, if it's the EX one, chill. Don't press anything. Don't bother.
But it's even as Tyrant was saying before, the way Luffy started was really good. Like he was interrupting non-true strings into the thunderclap, getting those hit confirms into EX Peach, and then it just kind of just slowly just dropped off.
For sure.
So unlucky there to Luffy. So he's actually out.
Do you know what? I would have said. I would have said a few months ago that Crimson beating Luffy was an upset, but I don't think that's the case anymore. I think Crimson is up there with all of the top guys here in Europe. So, you know, shouts to him.
He's coming to prove a point, and I'm not sure if he's in the top 10 spots on the leaderboards for the points.
Oh, really?
I need to double check, but I know he's not in the position he wants to be in.
I mean, he was at Capcom Cup last year.
Yes.
This guy is a threat, man. And you haven't even seen his Dalsim yet. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen it, this guy plays a super strong Dalsim.
That's very
One of the best I've seen. So hopefully we get to see that later on in the tournament.